What's going on, my friends? Chris here. I want to bring you all an update today of Bitcoin. Right now, we're sitting at 36,280. We're up about 5%. And what I want to do is start in with Bitcoin here on the 4-hour time frame. And we're actually going to be digging into some of the lower time frames as well to see if we can continue this short-term uptrend that we've been dealing with here. So I want to give you a lot of detail. If you guys get some from these videos, don't forget to like, subscribe, hit that notification bell, and also let me know down low. I've had a lot of people telling me that they're not getting my notifications and that I'm shadow banned by YouTube and everything. And I figured that was most likely the case, guys. I'm not getting pushed out at all anymore, which that's fine. I'm here for the people who actually want to be here and the people who want to learn this stuff and better themselves in technical analysis. So YouTube can do what it wants to do. I'm going to continue to say God bless, and I'm going to continue to put up my scripture in my description box. I really don't care what they have to say. So we're going to dig into this, guys, and that just is what it is. So little rants over, and let's do this. So what we're looking at here is Bitcoin on the 4-hour time frame. And with Bitcoin on the 4-hour time frame here, an important area for us that we're coming up to now is the 200 moving average on this 4-hour time frame. You can see last time we saw rejection right around this area. We had a lot of long wicks, and we've had overhead resistance roughly at about $41,000. That's going to be the key area for us. So we're getting ready to test that again right now. And what you can see is that we've been in this little channel. I've been trading Bitcoin on the 15-minute time frame. And just to tell you guys where I'm at right now, I've mostly been in cash like I've been talking to you about, but I opened yesterday a very small position at 34,194, just a small position. And right now I basically moved my stop up to break even, and I'm just letting it ride. If it gets stopped out, it is what it is, but I'm just trying to have a little piece of this if we do want to push higher and go up there and challenge that $40,000. And with a break even stop now, it doesn't really matter. But for me, I wanted to keep it smaller because of all the overhead resistance that we're still dealing with. But that's where I'm at in the market right now. So what we need to do on the 4-hour time frame is continue these higher highs right here, higher low, higher high, higher low, higher high, and then we'll need to continue that higher low pattern as well. So we want to be able to hold 35,365. We had a 4-hour candle close right here, right above that area. So that was an important area for us, and it's good to see we had a candle close up above it. Now what we need is a 4-hour candle close up above that 200 moving average. And the reason why this is so important, guys, if you can see, if we step back here on the 4-hour time frame, once we lost it, we were at $56,000 and we have not regained it yet. So if we can get up above that, that'll give us a little bit of hope as we go up there and try to tackle that $41,000 if we're able to get over top of that. So we still have a lot of work to do, but it's nice to see that we have gotten to this area where we potentially can test it again. If we bounce out first to the 1 day, and then we'll get into a little bit more detail on the 1-hour time frame, guys. I want to keep this quick for you today. So let me get this channel off. And also let me know, guys, are you in any positions right now besides just hodling and all that? Are you guys, did you enter any trades, any little short-term trades, any day trades, anything like that? Like how I said, I'm in this little one on the 15-minute time frame right now and just kind of letting it ride. Okay, and the reason for that is because if we take a look at the 1-day time frame here, we are still trading below that 200 EMA. That's a really important area for us, guys, and I want to see us having candle closes up above that and holding that as support. Okay, so that's why I said just a little bit smaller of a position and why I'm just doing something little right now, because we still have all this overhead resistance, and it was a tough area to take a trade. But I wanted to jump in just to have a little bit of exposure in case we do continue through some of these resistance areas. So right now, the 200 EMA, that's going to be roughly at about $40,000 as well. So you can see this big area right up in here. This is going to be the hot spot to see if we can get through that. If we can bust through $41,000 and turn into support, most likely we could have a really good shot at getting up to about $50,000. Okay, so that's all the upside here, guys. And what we need today is a daily candle close up above this 20 EMA and then start getting up above the 50 and the 100 and the 200 right in that area. Now, in terms of support, if we take a look at this, so say we start to roll over, the first area of support I'm looking at is 34,197. And then it's going to be down around roughly 31,514 are going to be the support areas. And what we need here is continued volume, because, guys, once we had this major crash here, we pushed up, okay, high, higher low, trying to get a higher high, higher low, higher high, go up there and challenge that. That's the way that these markets work. Okay, you really have to look at the price action. That's the key to this. Okay, so now if we get into the 1-hour time frame, to show you a little bit more detail, because this is how trends change. Remember last time we were looking at this, here we were talking about trading below this 200 EMA, and now what we've done, we've gotten up above that and we've turned it into support. So that's what's so important here, guys. Whenever you break through a resistance, you want to turn it into support, and vice versa. That's basically what happens. If you break down through support, it can act as overhead resistance. Okay, but this is how the trend changes. First, we have to get up above that 200 on the 1 hour, then the 4 hour, then the 12 hour, then the 1 day. And that's how these things change. So right now, on the 1 hour time frame, we're in a short-term uptrend. If we take a look here, we can even draw a trend line. Just like that. So I want to see us continue to stay up above this trend line. And we're trading up above the 20 EMA, the 50, the 200, and the 100. And on the 1 hour time frame, we potentially have a golden cross taking place right there. So the 100 crossing through the 200. You can see back here when we had the 100 cross down through the 200, and then we got pushed to the downside. So this is how you want to see these things take place on the 1 hour, 4 hour, 12, and then 1 day. And obviously keep working your way back out. We have had a little bit heavier volume here to the upside as well. So that's a nice little thing there. Okay, if we get into the technicals and we take a look here, so we're back to about the neutral range, which is a good thing. And also, guys, if you like this information, smash up that like button for me. Really help the algorithm, since, you know, we got going on what we got going on. So on the 1 day time frame here, we have a 7 sell, a 10 neutral, and a 9 buy. Oscillator 0 sell, 9 neutral, and a 2 buy. And our moving average is 7 sell, 1 neutral, and a 7 buy. So this is getting better. Remember, we had almost that strong sell signal just a couple of days ago. So we're trying to build back here, and it's all going to start on that 1 hour time frame is what we're looking for. Okay, guys, so watch some of these higher areas of overhead resistance around that 37, 39, and then that 40,000. Okay, that's what I'm looking at right now, and that's what I'm doing. God bless you all. Take care.